Hi there, this is Cyriljeet and today I've got a wonderful product demonstration for you. I'm going to show you InstaViral, the all-new web-based software that'll get you an unlimited amount of traffic from viral images. So let's dive right into InstaViral. I've got my username and password right here, so I will click sign in and go into InstaViral. InstaViral gives you an easy way to create viral images and syndicate them to 12 top social media sites and viral image sites on the internet. Right now we're in the main admin area of InstaViral, so let's get started and see how everything works. Let's look at the menu on the top. You'll see Image Editor, which will let you create great quality and highly engaging viral images rapidly. Now here's Bulk Images, where you can create many images with one click by uploading a CSV file to InstaViral. In My Images, you will find all the images that you've created and also some other data about the images. In Users, you will be able to manage all the people that you've given access to, including your VAs or team members. And in the My Network section, you'll be able to manage your various social media accounts on each website or network. And finally, on Help, you will be able to find videos that will teach you how to use InstaViral more effectively. Below the top menu, you will see Your Shares, which will tell you exactly how many images you've shared on each network. So as I can see here, I've shared 3 images on ImageUR, 62 on Facebook, 13 on ImageShack, 9 on MobiPic, and so on. Scrolling further below, you will see the complete list of shares with each image, the date, and the activity report. And you can click on the link over here to see the image itself, to see the share itself, and you'll be able to know exactly how much traction or how much interest your shared image is getting on the network that you've shared it on. Let's have a look at the image editor. You can create fresh viral images with the image editor. This screen has 2 sections. On the left, you'll find the various options that you have to add new elements to your viral images. You can add new text, you can add images, you can apply effects on the images that you've created on the image, or you can add a preset background selecting from the options that we have. But for the purpose of our demonstration, let's get a custom background. Let's upload one to InstaViral. So to do that, we need to click on the upload background button over here, and you'll be able to select a file from your computer which will be uploaded to the InstaViral server. And when this upload is finished, the background image will be displayed in the image box over here where we can modify it. Alright, so we have our background image. Now let's try adding some text to it. Let's scroll up to the add text section and type in some text, maybe a caption. Okay, so I have a caption right now and I'm gonna break it into 2 lines. Now you can style this text any way you want. You can change the color. Right now it's set to black, but I think on this background we will have better results with white. So I'm gonna set it to white. Click on the color and click on apply. And you can make the text bold, italic, or underline. These are the styling options available to you. I'm gonna make it bold. And you can even change the font that you want to use. We've got many options. And you can pick a font which you think will make the maximum impact. Let's go with Vardhana for this one. And here you can modify the text size. You can make the text bigger or smaller according to your wishes. To see the text actually on the image, let's just click on the Insert Text button. And as you can see, this is too big, so we're going to reduce the text size a little bit. So like I told you earlier, you can style the text, and all of these options are available to you on the fly. You can even style it while it's on the image itself. So I'm going to make the text a little more small so that it will look good on the page. And once I've decided how big I want the text to look, finally I can just let it be. Let me add another section to this image. Let me add some more text. Let's add a website URL. So we'll just type it over here. And I want to make it a bit small, and I just want to tuck it away in the corner. So okay, this size is a bit too big. I'm going to change the font, go with Vardhana, and make it a bit smaller. Alright, I can even add fresh images if I want. I can select from the pre-existing library. This library has hundreds of images that you can use to create effective viral images. Or I can upload a photograph or an image from my own computer. So I'm going to add a picture of this coffee cup for no reason whatsoever except for, except the reason that it's coffee. Alright, so we can even add effects to the image. As you can see, we've got a number of effects. We can choose brightness or grayscale or blur or so many other Photoshop quality effects. I'm just going to style it, and if I want to rotate stuff, I can do that. And I can enlarge it, I can make it smaller. And if I want, I can use these tools to even draw something on screen. Or I can select any particular object, move it around the screen, put it anywhere I want. I can send them in layers just like you do in Photoshop. And if I want, I can draw basic shapes like circle and squares. And if I got a line over here, I can modify the stroke size. When I feel I'm done, I can click on Save and Syndicate to save this image and syndicate it to the networks. Okay, so now we are on the syndication screen. We can give our image a title, something very inspiring, maybe. And we can also give it some description. Alright, so this is what I've come up with. And you can give it a URL that you want to send the traffic to. So I'm just going to put in a URL. Once you've put in all this data, you can select the networks that you want to post this image to and the accounts on each network. So I've got all these accounts added. I can send my images to any network that I want to send it to. And once I've made those selections, once I have decided which accounts I want to syndicate to, I can finally scroll to the bottom, and I've got two options. I can either click on Share Now, or I can click on Schedule for Later. If you click Share Now, InstaViral will post these images to all these networks, to all these accounts instantly. And if you click on Schedule for Later, InstaViral will schedule the posts and will post the images to these accounts at the time you decide, at the date you decide. So let's try clicking on Schedule for Later. This gives you fresh options. You can click on this and select the date and time when you want it posted. And you can also decide the time zone that you want to work with. So if you're comfortable with your time zone, you don't have to translate the time to UTC or EST. You can just continue working with your own time zone. And this image will be posted to your selected networks at the given time. If you don't want to schedule it, you can cancel it, and you can share it instantly by clicking on the Share Now button. So now InstaViral is posting your images to all these networks. And once InstaViral completes the processing, once it's finished posting the images to all the networks, you will get a notification box like this, which will tell you exactly to which URL this image was posted. So if you want, you can click on that link and you can see your image in action. You can see where it was posted. So this way you can actually automate all viral syndication through InstaViral. And I want to go back to the software again and show you some amazing features that will help you get more shares, get you more traffic and more visitors through InstaViral on complete autopilot. Okay, back to the home screen. We just saw the image editor. Now let's look at the bulk images creator. So click on it. In the bulk images creator, you can create a big number of viral images all at the same time by just importing a CSV file. So I've got a CSV file over here containing nothing but the titles or the captions that I want to post. I will select it, and then I will just select from a few backgrounds that I want to use to create these viral images. So I'm just gonna select some random backgrounds. And once I'm ready, I can even modify the style a little bit. I can make the font size big or small. I can select the font family and the font color, but I'm gonna leave them alone for this demo. And once I'm ready, I'm just gonna give it a name. So I use skincare, so maybe the skincare label would do, and click on Create Images. InstaViral will do its magic, and in just some seconds, I will get a big number of viral images right in my feed. and I can syndicate them. I can send them to any network I want just by clicking on it. So now I can send it to any network I want. I can post it to Flickr, Google, Blogger. In total, 12 such networks, 12 such image posting sites. So this is a quick way to save a lot of time if you want to schedule a lot of viral images on multiple networks and get massive amounts of traffic. You can do so using the bulk images creator, which I just showed you. Let's move on to the next interesting feature now. Moving back to the home screen, now let's go to My Images. And this is the place where you will find all of the images that you've created or that InstaViral has created on the auto, and you can syndicate any image to any place you want. You will also find some information about the networks where it was syndicated to. For example, this image was syndicated to Facebook, so there's a little Facebook logo over there, and you can click on any image to see it, to modify the details. You can feed in things like the title, description, the URL, and make a few settings, select a few accounts and click on share now to share it instantly to the social networks you've selected. You can browse through the entire list, go as back in the history as you want, pick up an older image, post it again, saving you even more time. The next feature we'll look at is users. Now, if you're running a bigger company or you've got multiple social media accounts and you've got virtual assistants or employees in your own company, or you've got team members, you can give access to your InstaViral account to all those team members by opening a list of sub-users by giving them access to the sub-user account. A sub-user can do all the things that you need to get done. For example, they can post images, they can create images, but they cannot add or modify other sub-users. So you can build a complete team that will have access to your social media campaigns, who will be able to post on your behalf, who will be able to do the grunt work while you focus on the bigger plans. So this is an option that you will get if you buy the InstaViral agency account, which has these features. And now let's check out My Networks. Click on My Networks and you will see a complete list of all the social media websites that InstaViral supports. And if you click on any of these websites, you will see the accounts that you've got already on that site, and you can add a new account simply by filling in the relevant details.